So hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So today in this video we'll be seeing how we can insert a node in the circular linked list at a user specified position. Okay, so user will specify the position and user will tell the data, and according to that we will place that node inside the list at the user specified position, right? So let me just go ahead and create a function, my method to perform this task. Okay, so we will write a function to insert at user location. Okay, so I will write public static, and since we are modifying the list, that we need to again we need to give the new head of the list, because since if we want to insert that node at the beginning, then in that case our list will get updated, right? So we need to pass the node of the list, new node of the list, that is node C, that will insert, let me name it as insert at, and we will get a head of the list as an input to this method. And now inside this we need two variables, that is one is position, to get the position where the user want to insert that node, then and one is count is equals to 1, and we will print one line to the user saying enter the data that you want to enter the data, okay, that user wants to enter for that node. Okay, so we will get the data in the int data is equals to sc dot next int, and after that we will again just print one statement saying that enter the position at which you want to enter that node inside the list, and we will get that position and store the position inside the position variable, right? So sc dot next int. Okay, so after that we will just write node C. We will create a new node that we want to insert, new node C, that is equals to the new node C, and we will pass the data to that constructor of that node. Okay, so we will check if the position that the user have entered is equals to 1, then in that case that means we want to enter that node in at the very first beginning of the list, that right? So in that case we will have to update our tail dot next is equals to new node C, and we have to update a new node C dot next is equals to head of the list, and head of the list will be new node C. So this is pretty much that we have to do if the position is 1. If that is not the case, we will go inside the else part, and in the else part we will create a node which is previous, and this previous will hold the previous node of the position, right? If you want to insert a new node at the position 3, then in that case previous will hold the node that is present at the position 2, right? And we will learn one loop, one while loop, and then in that while loop we will just say count until the count is less than position minus 1. Then in that case, if that is the case, we have to perform this previous is equal to previous dot next. Okay, so we will increment the previous value to the assign the previous value to the next node that is present inside the loop. Okay, and we will do count plus plus, and after this we will write one if condition, and we will give the condition as if my previous is equals to tail. That means if my node the previous node is equals to tail, then in that case tail dot next is equals to new node C, and tail is equals to new node C, and after that we will just write tail dot next is equals to head. Okay, so when this condition will be true, when we want to uh, insert a node at the end of the list. Okay, so in that case this will be evaluated as true, and we will perform that task, right? So if that is not the case, that means user wants to insert a node in between the list. Okay, it is not the end of beginning of the list, it is not the end of the list. That means user want to insert that node in the list at the specified position, right? Though, so we will write node c is equals to current, which is equals to previous dot next. That means the position at which we want to update or we want to insert that node. Okay, why am I getting error? Okay, I should, one typo is there. Okay, fine. We will write a new node c dot next is equals to current, and then after that we will write previous dot next is equals to new node c. Okay, and after that, at the end, we will just return our head. Whatever changes that we have done, that we will return the head. Okay. So now we will call this method. Let me just comment out this previous uh, video method, and just we will create a new node, new node C, and after here we will just name it as new head which is equals to insert at, and we will be passing head of the list. Okay, and after that we will call our print list method with the new head passing, and we will again call the length to check whether the our no, length is getting updated, and length will be incremented by 1. Okay, so let me just run this, and first of all it will ask me to make the list. Make list method will be get, and it is asking for me to enter the data in the inside the list. I will insert 1 2 3 4 5 6, and after that I will just write -1 to get out of that loop, and the element in the list are 1 2 3 4 5 6, and a length of the list is 6. All right, so it is telling me to enter the data that I want to insert. Let me give it as 33, and enter the position. So first of all, let we will check for the initial position, that is position number 1. So let me give it as a position as 1. Then in that case you can see our updated list is 33 comes first at the position 1, and after that entire list will get printed, and the length of the list is also getting incremented. Let me run it again and give the same data that I have given in a previous video, previous run. And here you can see 1 2 3 4 5, and the length of the list is also 5. And now I want to insert the 33, but at the end of the list, what is the last position? 1 2 3 4 5. We can give it as 5, and after over here you can see 1 2 3 4, and fifth, at fifth position it is 33 is getting increment entered, and 6 is the new length of the list. This is the middle position. If you want to insert this 33 at the end, you have to give the position as 6. Then in that case 33 will be get printed on the printed after the 5, right? So this is how you can insert a new node inside a circular linked list at a user specified position. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.